Hi there, my name is Molly McCloskey. I'm a native Marylander, having grown up in the suburbs of Baltimore, and since then have received my Bachelor in Fine Arts degree from the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, and now I'm a proud Manhattanite residing in New York City. I first started performing at a very young age and have luckily not stopped since my graduation from school. I've been able to tour the country performing in musicals such as Mary Poppins, Cats, The Music Man, Tarzan. I've been extremely fortunate in my journey thus far. And that journey, luckily, I think my lucky stars every day led me to Annapolis Shakespeare Company, where my first show was Cabaret by Candor and Ebb. That had always been a bucket list dream show for me. And I was living in New York at the time and happened to see on the trades that they were looking for performers for this production and couldn't help but submit and was lucky enough to be cast in the production. My first day of rehearsal, I think I really set the tone for me because I knew this was going to be a different sort of experience. We spent so much time and energy and effort discussing the text and the show and its historical context and what it means to audiences back then, what it means today. And I had never been in a rehearsal process where that level of detail and meticulousness was implemented from the very first rehearsal. So I knew right then and there that I was in for something special. That proved to be true. It was a glorious experience helmed by the artistic director of the theater, Sally Boyette, who is not only an incredible director but an incredible choreographer. She really had this incredible vision for the show, and it was so easy as a performer to place your complete trust in her, which I really appreciate. And it was such a success. The show was beautiful, and I am still proud to this day to have been a part of it. Since then, at ASC, I also performed in last year's Cabaret production of All That Jazz, which was incredible. Such a beautiful cast, and how can you go wrong with great jazz music, Fosse dancing, Fosse choreography? It was just a blast. I was so lucky to be a part of it. My most recent venture with ASC was choreographing the production of Your Good Man Charlie Brown, which I'm still pinching myself that I was lucky enough to be asked to be a part of on the creative team. And unfortunately, that production had to be put on pause due to the national pandemic right now. That was heartbreaking for me because I saw the weeks and weeks of work put in by not only the creative team, but especially the performers, and the fact that they haven't gotten to share their beautiful performances with our ASC community and ASC audience has been heartbreaking. And I really do genuinely hope that we get the chance to come back and share those performances with the community, because it's such a beautiful show with such a happy and positive and optimistic spirit that I think it's just what our community needs right now. So if you're so inclined, ASC and myself would be forever grateful for any way you can help out during this difficult time. And thank you so much for being a supporter of the theater. It means so much to me, and I can't wait to see you there in the future. Bye.